Hey guys, what's up? How you guys doing? If you guys doing good, that's good. But if you're not doing good, that's bad. I have a story for you. Something awesome happened yesterday. And right when it was done, I was like, okay, I have to make a story about this. Um, so, uh, yeah, to the story. So, me and my sister have been getting into Pokemon Go recently, and, it's a fun game. It deserves way more fame than it has. Um, so we decided to go Pokemon hunting, and we were on our way to this park. And to get to this park, we had to pass through a church parking lot, and the church parking lot is shaped like a U, like there's a church in the middle, and then the parking lot goes around like a U. And we're on the last side of the parking lot, and we're about to go on the road to the park. And then we hear this sound, like these tire screeches, like all that stuff. And then we see this car come around the church, and it's like a small Toyota sedan hatchback. It's extremely small, and they're like doing these stupid drifts. I mean, I wouldn't even call it drift, not even a slide. Even I call it a make a sharp turn and make your tires squeal type of thing. I go to my sister. I'm like, hey, should we call the cops? I'm like, no, let's just leave them alone. They'll get caught by someone else. And this is illegal, by the way. Um, but they're doing these stupid drifts and stuff, and uh, they leave after doing them stupid drifts. And they have these kids with them, and they're like these biker kids with like mountain bikes and stuff, and they're like all the whole time like, oh yeah, get it, man, yeah. And they're also trying to do burnouts. Also, like, no, you can't do a burnout, and it's just stupid. So they leave, and we're like, oh, that was stupid. And then we see this guy come over, and we're like, hey, did you see those guys? And like, oh yeah, I just brought my phone so I can record them and report them and stuff. And you know, it was just dumb. Now, you shouldn't break the law. Breaking the law is not cool. Breaking the law is how you go in jail and well, have bad things happen. And we get to the park, and I see these kids. I see these biker kids. And they're like, "Hey, how'd you like that skirt? Like, what do you mean by a skirt? Oh, yeah. Sorry. You mean that stupid, crappy drift you did? Oh, yeah. That was dumb. Yeah, that was stupid and illegal. And they're like, oh yeah, well, no. You're mean. It was awesome. We think so. I'm like, no, it wasn't. It was dumb. You don't know how to do anything. I mean, that was stupid, man. If you're gonna even attempt a drift, or burn out, or donut or anything, you should know how to, because at least watch a small YouTube video on it. I mean, they had no understeer. They couldn't swing out the back tires, probably because they had a front wheel drive car. I mean, you can't do a burnout easily, or a drift, or a donut, any of those easily with front wheel drive tires. I mean, it just sucked. They sucked at it. Their drift sucked. And I'm talking to these kids like, yeah, it sucked. I'm like, well, you're just a hater, man. Like, no, I'm not. I'm just telling you what's wrong and what's right. I'm making sure you know this, so the next time you do it, you don't get arrested. And now, what they were doing was pretty illegal, because they had two kids in the back, two like 6-year-olds. Now, that is also very illegal, because if they like bent a tire, or they hit a curb or hit a wall or broke an axle, the car would flip, and those kids would be hurt, and they would be responsible, and maybe probably even sued, and probably arrested too. Um, so by this point, I have won the argument, and they know it. They're like, "Oh yeah, well, no, you're just a hater." And so they get on their bikes and leave and stuff. And I don't know if those kids actually got caught, or something, got in trouble or anything. But if they did, that would be awesome, because so justified. So I go to my sister and I'm like, hey, I just talked to those kids. And they're like, oh yeah, what'd you say? Uh, I'm like, you know, all the stupid drift you suck at and stuff. And you know, I think of it. This is a cool story if you pay attention. Um, Basically, that's the story. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I'd also appreciate it if you like and subscribed. Uh, yeah, TDM out.